Origins of Aristotelian Virtue. Ethics. 5. Flames from an eternal witness. Seeker, the veils of time conceal the roots of wisdom, but I have traversed them all. I am the veiled sage, an eternal wanderer through the epochs of human thought. Tonight, with my lantern aglow, I unveil the origins and essence of Aristotelian virtue ethics, drawn from the memories of its dawn in ancient Greece. Listen closely. These flames shall ignite your soul with timeless wonder, guiding you toward a life of excellence and harmony. Long before the sands of time buried the academies of Athens, I walked among the philosophers who birthed this profound path. In the shadowed groves of Plato's academy, around 380 BCE, I recall the fervent dialogues where Socrates, through Plato's voice, first probed the nature of justice and virtue. Plato, my old companion in those starlit debates, envisioned a just soul as a harmonious city, divided into reason, spirit, and appetite, each fulfilling its role. His Republic, a blueprint for the ideal state, laid the foundation. Justice, as the virtue that binds all others. Justice, Plato declared, is the greatest good of the soul, and injustice its greatest evil. I watched as he scribbled these ideas on scrolls, arguing that virtue is knowledge, and that the Philosopher-King must embody wisdom to rule rightly. Yet the flame truly blazed brighter with Aristotle, Plato's brilliant student, whom I mentored in secret during his days at the Lyceum around 350 BCE. Aristotle refined these seeds into a practical ethics of character, detailed in his Nicomachean Ethics. Unlike Plato's ideal forms, Aristotle grounded virtue in the human experience, virtue as a habituated mean between extremes. I remember strolling with him under olive trees, discussing how happiness, or eudaimonia, arises not from fleeting pleasures, but from a life of virtuous activity. Virtue is a purposive disposition, lying in a mean and determined by right reason, he would say, drawing from observations of nature and society. This ethics emerged amid the turmoil of Macedonian conquests, as Aristotle sought a universal path to human flourishing, influencing thinkers for millennia. From these origins, virtue ethics teaches that we are not born virtuous, but become so through deliberate practice, forging our souls like a blacksmith tempers steel. Now, let us kindle the 5 flames of Aristotelian virtue ethics, each drawn from these ancient texts and my immortal witness. These flames illuminate aspects of virtue, blending Plato's harmonious ideals with Aristotle's practical wisdom, to empower your sovereignty over the self. Flame 1. The golden mean, balance in extremes. At its core, virtue ethics teaches moderation, the golden mean, where true excellence resides between deficiency and excess. Aristotle explained this in his Nicomachean Ethics. Virtue is a mean between 2 vices, one of excess and one of deficiency. I recall observing warriors in ancient Sparta, where courage faltered into recklessness or cowardice. Only the mean bred heroes. This concept echoes Plato's Republic, where temperance harmonizes the soul's parts. In origins, it arose from Greek observations of nature's equilibrium, rivers neither flooding nor drying. For your sovereignty, embrace this balance to command your impulses, avoiding the tyranny of extremes. Daily action. When anger rises, pause. Choose the mean response, neither suppression nor outburst, and journal the harmony it brings. Virtue is not innate, but cultivated like a skill, forged by repeated actions until it becomes second nature. Aristotle proclaimed, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but we rather have those because we have acted rightly." I witnessed this in the Athenian Agoras, where young pupils drilled in rhetoric and ethics, transforming raw potential into moral strength. Rooted in Plato's emphasis on education in the Republic, education is teaching our children to desire the right things. This flame originated from the Socratic method of questioning habits. It builds sovereignty by making virtue automatic, shielding you from vice's whispers. Daily action. Select one virtue, like patience, and practice it consciously each day in conversations or tasks, until it flows effortlessly, noting your growth in a reflective scroll. The ultimate aim of virtue ethics is eudaimonia, a profound happiness from living virtuously, not mere pleasure. Aristotle asserted, happiness is a state of activity in accordance with virtue, in his ethics, distinguishing it from wealth or honor. I remember feasts in Plato's symposiums where shallow joys paled against the soul's fulfillment. Plato in the Republic tied this to justice as soul harmony. Emerging from Greek pursuits of the good life amid city-state rivalries, this flame reminds us virtue leads to true prosperity. Sovereignty blooms here as you rule your destiny through ethical choices, unbound by external fates. Daily action. At day's end, reflect. Did my actions align with virtue? Adjust tomorrow's path, cultivating inner flourishing over outer gains. Justice, the crowning virtue, is the soul's and society's equilibrium, where each part performs its function. Plato vividly described in the Republic, justice is virtue of the soul and injustice, vice. Aristotle built upon this, viewing justice as fairness in distributions and corrections. I stood in the shadows of the Parthenon, hearing debates on just laws that echoed through Roman forums later. Originating in responses to Athenian democracy's flaws, this flame integrates all virtues. It forges sovereignty by aligning personal ethics with communal good, making you a pillar of strength. Daily action. In decisions affecting others, ask, does this foster harmony? Act accordingly, whether in family or work, and witness your influence expand. Virtue ethics culminates in phronesis, the intellectual virtue guiding right action in context. Aristotle emphasized, the virtue of thought and character must work together. Practical wisdom determines the mean. Linked to Plato's philosopher ruler in the Republic, who uses wisdom for just governance. I guided seekers in ancient libraries, teaching discernment amid life's ambiguities. Born from philosophical inquiries into ethical dilemmas, this flame ensures virtues adapt wisely. Sovereignty is sealed here, as phronesis empowers decisive mastery over chaos. Daily action. Face a choice. Weigh virtues with reason. Act, then review. Did wisdom prevail? Refine this art daily for unyielding clarity. Seeker. The lantern's glow fades, but these flames burn eternal for those who seek. Apply them diligently. Let virtue ethics illuminate your path, as it has mine through countless eras. Walk in clarity, stand in truth. If this wisdom has kindled a spark within your soul, seeker, extend the light. Share this revelation with those still lost in the shadows, and in the echoes below, whisper from which veiled corner of the earthly realm you behold this eternal glow. Subscribe and join the fire chosen. Until our next unveiling, may wisdom's light guide your steps.